It is 6:41. Let's get a check of our weather. The pressure's on you, Alex, because people want a favorable forecast. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah, especially here in central Georgia, but just kind of looking ahead to that holiday travel time period, I'm thinking if you're heading west, like Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, you're going to run into some rain probably on those heaviest travel days, Friday and Saturday. But then that rain arrives for us by the time we get to Christmas Day on Monday there here in central Georgia. Let's take a live look over downtown this morning. You can see first light in the sky. Temperature of 34, winds out of the north-northwest at about 9 miles an hour. How about 50 degrees later on today? That will be our high temperature. Let's get on over to the current temperatures. You can see 33 in Forsyth, 32 in Roberta, 34 over in Macon, 35 in Warner Robins, 32 in Wrightsville, 31 in Sandersville and in Eatonton. But that's not telling the whole story. You got to factor in the wind, and it feels like 25 in Roberta and in Butler, 28 in Sparta, 28 in Sandersville, 27 here in Macon, and 30 is what it feels like in Dublin. The radar picture, nothing going on, and really through the day today, not going to be looking at a ton except for temperatures stuck in the low 40s across central Georgia by the noon hour, making their way into the upper 40s later on today. I think we hit 50 here in Macon before the day is over. We always get a degree or two warmer than what Future View is showing. Here we go into tomorrow morning. Some clouds around. Temperatures, I actually think, going to be colder than what you see there. More clouds as we get later into the afternoon and then into the overnight hours into Thursday morning, starting off near freezing before we warm up Thursday afternoon back into the 50s and probably 60, that being the first day of winter. Let's get into the long range Future View here. Friday, looking at some clouds across central Georgia on into Saturday here, some clearing, and I think the clouds will build back in by the time we get to Christmas Eve here on Sunday. Sunday night should be okay. It's overnight Sunday into Monday where we watch some rain move in, some on and off rain Christmas morning across central Georgia, and then I think that's probably going to pick up in intensity and coverage area by the time we get later in the day on Christmas. So forecast is for hit and miss showers. I'm not calling it a washout by any stretch of the imagination, but going to be watching this forecast closely here in the days to come. Let's talk about these cold temperatures we got to deal with between now and then. 26 for tomorrow morning, 27 for Thursday morning. Temperatures back closer to 40 for overnight low temperatures by the time we get to Saturday morning. Average low is about 37 for this time of year. So into the weekend and on to Christmas as well, looking at highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. 40 itself for Saturday morning, 43 for Christmas Eve morning, and then by the time we get to Christmas Day, looking at about 48 for that overnight low temperature with a high temperature near 60 there on Christmas Day. So counting down the days, 2 days away from winter, 6 days away from Christmas. We've been talking about it. 13 days away from New Year's Day. So yeah, it's coming quick. Out the door today, average high is 61. I expect to only get to about 50 or so later this afternoon. So well below average for the day ahead, but that's not to cause concern because we will be back closer to that by the time we get into the middle part of the week. Winds calming down today as well out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Here's your 7-day forecast. 55 tomorrow, 60 for Thursday. That is also the first day of winter, continuing this warming trend into the weekend. 63 for Christmas Eve, 60 on Christmas Day with that rain chance around.